I'm not even gonna say anything. Let me get this message back up.
Don't do any close up.
Right.
Have to put my eyebrows on one time.
All right, we will call to order this regular meeting of the Summers County Board of Education, January 27th, 2026. Due to a severe weather condition that we have all been facing, the bitter cold temperatures, closure of Summers County schools, and the unavailability due to those closings of Jumping Branch Elementary for the use of the meeting tonight, and in light of the declared state of emergency of the Governor of West Virginia and the President of the United States, Summers County Board of Education has modified this meeting as an emergency measure. This meeting is being held at the Central Board office with a virtual participation option, and the start time has been moved back to 5 p.m. to reduce travel risks and protect public safety. This action is taken pursuant to West Virginia Code 6-9A and the board's policy permitting waiver of notice requirements under emergency conditions. Notice of the emergency modification and access information was provided as soon as practical. With that, as for our roll call, we have 4 board members present. Mr. Brogan is unable to be here. We have Dr. Knott, Dr. Green, we have Ms. Jones and Ms. Crook here with us. And with that, I would like to ask Mr. McBride, if you would, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Need one?
Yeah, you have an interesting.
I have one.
I had one. Wait, I may have put it in my coat pocket. I've got it. Here it is. I knew I had one somewhere. Thank you. All right. We have item 3, approval of agenda with adjustments. We have in price as 6 to 8 head baseball. I'll get it out in a minute. My mind wanted to say basketball, but my eyes were reading baseball. In price is 6 to 8 head baseball coach. C. Boone as bus 138 aide. These were listed on the agenda without candidates previously, so that's just adding the names to that, correct? So I will make a motion that we add in price for 6 to 8 head baseball coach and C. Boone as bus 138 aide onto the agenda. Motion by myself, seconded by Mrs. Harvey.
Jay.
Jay, Mr. McBride. Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstaining? Let the minutes reflect by a 4-0 vote, we will add the names of N. Price and C. Boone under personnel. We're gonna strike presentation due to weather. I'll make a motion that we strike that and we'll schedule that for another meeting.
I'll second.
Motion by myself, seconded by Mrs. Farley, that we strike the presentations due to weather. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstaining? Let the minutes reflect by a 4-0 vote that we will strike presentations due to weather. Do I have an agenda to approve a motion to approve the agenda with adjustments?
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda with the adjustments.
I'll second.
We have a motion by Mrs. Harvey, seconded by Mrs. Farley to approve the agenda with adjustments. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstaining? Let the minutes reflect by a 4-0 vote. The agenda has been approved with adjustments. Item 4, student discipline. We have one.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll make a motion according to West Virginia Code 6-9A-4, paragraph 2, I believe it is, under student discipline, that we go into executive session.
Second.
Motion by myself, seconded by Mr. McBride, according to West Virginia Code 6-9A-4, that we go into executive session regarding student discipline. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstaining. Let the minutes reflect by a 4-0 vote, we will go into executive session. The time is 5:12 PM. that. All right, back from executive session. Executive session ended at 5:18, so we'll call back to order this regular meeting. Due to this being a student discipline issue, according to guidance from legal counsel, the vote was taken inside of executive session, and the vote was a 4-0 vote to accept the superintendent's recommendation on student discipline. Go ahead.
Well, I think, so West Virginia Code, it's under paragraph 3.
Paragraph 3. Thank you.
Not 2.
Okay. So when we went into executive session, I stated paragraph 2, but that would have been paragraph 3. Paragraph 2, now that I'm thinking about it, is for personnel.
In legal matters.
Thank you. We're going to skip item 5 on the agenda, presentations. We voted earlier to bypass that. Public comment, item 6.
Do we have none?
We have none. Item 7, we have several minutes here that we need to approve. We have January 13th. That was our work session. We have January 13th regular meeting. And we have our January 15th special meeting.
We vote on these separately.
We can vote on these separately, yes. So let's go with the January. Can we do the January 13th meetings together?
Yes.
Okay, because we did recess that one and adjourn in the second. So let's go with the January 13th work session and regular meeting minutes.
I make a motion that we approve the January 13th work and regular meeting sessions.
Second.
We have a motion by Mrs. Harvey, seconded by Mrs. Farley, that we approve the January 13th work session and regular meeting minutes. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstaining. Let the minutes reflect by a 4-0 vote that the January 13th work session and January 13th regular meeting minutes have been approved. Now we have before us the January 15th special meeting. I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes from the January 15th, 2026 special meeting.
A second.
Motion by myself, seconded by Mrs. Farley to approve the minutes from the January 15th, 2026 special meeting. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining?
Aye.
Let the minutes reflect by a 3-0 vote with Mrs. Harvey abstaining that the January 15th special meeting minutes have been approved. Okay, item 8, approval of bills.
Make a motion that we pay the bills.
Second. Let me look over them. I looked through them once, but I just want to double check. Okay. We have a motion by Mrs. Harvey, seconded by Mr. McBride, that we pay the bills. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Let the minutes reflect by a 4-0 vote that the bills have been approved for payment. Discussion or possible action regarding the May 2026 levy. So we have the levy order.
We do. I sent it to you and to Trey.
Okay,
I checked at the end of the day today. I didn't have anything back
from him. Does it still need to go to the treasurer's office?
I don't think it
approval.
goes there until it's ready, correct?
Will we have time to get it there before?
We would have to have it back from Trey after it's approved, but yes, we would.
Friday? Or can we do it Saturday? Can we get it to them Saturday?
As long as it's approved and everything.
Okay.
After the last meeting, Dr. Knott, Dr. Green, Lauren Crook, and I attended the county commission meeting, and I would like to say that Mrs. Crook gave a very moving speech as to why this county needs to move forward with the levy. I think that she needs to be our spokesperson. You did very well, and I told you that day, and
So we need to wait till this comes back from the attorneys, then we're gonna have to vote on it at that point. So
Need to do a special
we'll
meeting.
need to do a special meeting.
I wasn't sure if he had sent it to you directly,
He
but
has
he did
not,
not send
no.
it back.
That would require, a special meeting would require 2-day notice. So if we can, that would have to go out. Yeah, we'd have to put it out Wednesday evening, tomorrow evening. So we need to get that from him. Did we get, so are we gonna be able to get it on the ballot? Is there
it
gonna
was
be,
approved.
was
Yeah.
approved to go on? Okay. And will there be a cost associated with that?
No, the cost was waived.
Great, good. All right, any other discussion on the levy? Okay, let's, of course, I know you will, but let's reach out to Trey tomorrow. Get that, see if we can get that final copy.
Do you all, would you all want to go ahead and send that to the rest of the
I can.
board members so that we can have a
Can we can
preview of
review
it?
Yeah,
Not discuss, but just
Yeah.
preview, then that way any questions we can have, we can send
Did we
those.
make any more changes after that?
No, I think I sent it to you.
And then that one, that's the one I sent. Okay.
yeah. And I did review the one that you sent. I don't see anything. I just had the one question, which we can talk about that. It was nothing really.
I think we might have changed the wording on that one after you had the truck.
Yep.
After you had the.
Yeah. So that was the only thing that caught my eye that so that's why I asked. Any other discussion on this? Okay. Item 10, new business, approved purchase over 25,000.
We do have one. It's in your.
Do.
No, wait, till
Okay.
Kenny was gone.
Yeah.
Just kidding, joke.
I feel like this second grade was on purpose.
Yummy fair. The number.
Oh, didn't even dawn on me.
Megan, you're slipping.
I know.
All right, so we have, these are for, this is a refresh for second grade and seventh grade
Yeah, these will be there.
for next school year. Okay. And is this about what we were paying before? Has it went up significantly? Do we have an idea what we were paying before for that many?
We're at about, I think it's like $430-ish. It is significantly higher than when we started,
Mhm.
when we rewrote the technology policy, because we were charging $350. So it's gone up, about $80 a device.
Okay,
Since then, I can't tell you from the previous school year though.
okay, just curious. And we have the money, looks like step 7 in Title 1, so we have the money to cover this. Okay, good. All right, I'll make a motion that we approve the purchase over 25,000 for the tech contract.
Second.
Do we need to read out the quantity and price discrepancy or that?
So we can,
Okay.
so for that, we're getting 450 units. Is that correct?
160.
160.
That's the
I'm
unit
sorry,
price.
unit price of 459 for a quantity of 160. Thank you. I was reading the wrong line. For a total of 73,440. And that's for the tech refresh for second grade and seventh grade students. And they'll keep these through until they graduate. Second grade, probably not. Seventh grade probably will.
Yes.
Okay. So there was a motion by myself. Who seconded that?
I didn't.
You did. Okay, thank you. Where's that? Here we go. Let's line down. Motion by myself, seconded by Mrs. Harvey to approve the purchase over 25,000. Any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, abstaining. Let the minutes reflect by a 4-0 vote that the purchase over 25,000 has been approved. Discussion or possible action regarding superintendent contract. I will make a motion according to West Virginia Code 6-9A-4, paragraph 2, personnel, that we go into executive session.
Second.
Motion by myself, seconded by Mr. McBride, according to West Virginia Code 6-9A-4, paragraph 2, that we go into executive session to discuss superintendent contract. Any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Let the minutes reflect by a 4-0 vote, we will go into executive session. The time is 5:29. Jay, you gotta sit close to the door next time so you can get out first.
All right,
Age before beauty.
I hear you. I got you.
Thank you. It was muted when I went in, right?
Yep, I'll mute you from this end, but I can't unmute you.
Okay, well, I muted it before we went in this time. Okay, executive session ended at 5:55 PM. We did have discussion regarding the superintendent contract. However, no action was taken at this time, and we'll just ask that this remain on the agenda for future meetings. Item C, discussion or possible action to ratify employee paid administrative leave 1/16/26 to 1/19/26. I'll make a motion according to West Virginia Code 6-9A-4, paragraph 2, personnel, that we go into executive session. Second. Motion by myself, seconded by Mr. McBride, according to West Virginia Code 6-9A-4, paragraph 2, personnel, that we go into executive session. The time is 5:57 PM. I think we should. All right, executive session ended at 6 PM. So we'll call back to order this regular board meeting. We have before us discussion or possible action to ratify employee paid administrative leave 1/16/2026 to 1/19/2026.
I'll make a motion that we ratify the employee paid administration leave from 1/16 to 1/19.
I'll second.
We have a motion by Mrs. Harvey, seconded by Mrs. Farley, to ratify employee paid administrative leave 1/16/2026 to 1/19/2026. Any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstaining. Let the minutes reflect by a 4-0 vote that the superintendent's recommendation to ratify employee paid administrative leave 1/16/26 to 1/19/26 has been approved. Discussion or possible action to ratify employee paid administrative leave 1/19/2026 pending investigation results. I'll make a motion according to West Virginia Code 6-9A-4, paragraph 2, personnel, that we go into executive session.
Second.
Motion by myself, seconded by Mr. McBride, according to West Virginia Code 6-9A-4, paragraph 2, personnel. We go into executive session. The time is 6:02 PM. Thank you, Jay.
We can just give you one of these seats, Jay, and roll you through.
Yeah, we
They're pretty
could.
rolly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So executive session ended at 6:10 PM. So we will all back to session, the regular board meeting. We have before us discussion or possible action to ratify employee paid administrative leave 1/19/2026 pending investigation results.
Make a motion that we ratify the employee paid administration leave from 1/19 until the pending investigation results come through.
I'll second.
We have a motion by Mrs. Harvey, seconded by Mrs. Farley to ratify the employee paid administrative leave 1/19/2026 until the pending investigation results come back. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstaining. Let the minutes reflect by a 4-0 vote, the superintendent's recommendation to ratify employee paid administrative leave 1/19/2026 till the pending investigation results come back has been approved. Discussion or possible action to place policies out for public comment. We have quite a few of these. I'm not going to read them all off because they have been posted for the required amount of time. Unless anyone needs to pull any particular policy out separately, I would like to handle these just all at one time
These are going out for
for public comment.
Make a motion that we put the policies that have been posted out for public comment.
Second.
Motion by Mrs. Harvey, seconded by Mr. McBride, that we place the policies that have been posted out for public comment. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstaining. Let the minutes reflect by a 4-0 vote, the policies that have been posted on the agenda have been approved to be placed out for public comment. Item 11, personnel. We have before us resignation, retirements. We have leave of absence. We have transfer of service personnel. We have employment professional personnel. We have employment service personnel, employment extra duty, extracurricular volunteers, and the names that we talked about are listed on these, the ones we talked about at the beginning of the meeting. We also have employment substitute professional personnel and change of the effective date of employment from to be determined and to an actual date of when the documentation came back.
An actual science teacher and an actual English teacher.
We do, and they're both experienced.
That's good.
Make a motion that we accept the recommendations for personnel.
Second.
A motion by Mrs. Harvey, seconded by Mr. McBride to accept the superintendent's recommendation for personnel. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Abstaining? Let the minutes reflect by a 4-0 vote, the superintendent's recommendation for personnel has been approved. Item 12, superintendent's report.
Today we were kind of talking about a future possible work session, maybe just to talk about financial savings ideas that we've kind of been having. We're, talking about personnel season and hopefully not having to cut anybody, but maybe we could make savings in other places. So we thought maybe it would lend itself more to a work session than us sitting around maybe about it.
Okay. Do we need to talk about that before RIF and transfer season? Do we need to have that work session before then? And I know we're in personnel season now, but
If we could, because we were just thinking some of these savings could save half a position or
okay.
Yeah, we probably should.
All right.
hypothetical savings. We don't know yet.
So
Talk about it.
is there more information you all need to gather before we have the work session?
Yeah, we need a
Okay.
little bit of time.
So once you gather your information, then let's throw some dates out and we'll see what is available and then we can we could set that up. And we also talked about work sessions
We did,
kind
no,
of quarterly now,
Yeah.
so we can talk about that. Let's put that on our next agenda. Sorry, I'm getting into your superintendent report. You go ahead.
the other thing, we were just thinking, we're gonna do more personal shout outs at a later time, but just during this cold weather and this ice and snow, just kind of get emotional, but you know, we've had cooks come in over the weekend to make sure their orders were placed. And Miss Crook was up at Jumping Branch on the weekend and she saw the custodian at the school, you know. I mean, that cook's been up there, pocket cook's been in. But also our maintenance people, they work in night and day getting these parking lots cleaned and sidewalks cleaned. Mickey working, the bus garage people clearing out, you know, doing their job down there. So people that didn't have to be in there, teachers showing up at the high school to help out because. So we thought we'd do a little more personal shout outs to those people that we're hearing about trying to tell our story, but I wanted to say it here now. Very thankful for them.
I've driven by Jumping Branch School several times and a couple of times late in the evening, and I've seen a little black truck sitting out there and I knew who was at the school. Of course, I know Donna's been up there as well.
Yeah, it's happening at every school.
It is, yeah.
And that's what I got.
Alright. So, point of privilege. Megan, we'll start with you.
Well, that's a good segue because that was going to be my point of privilege, kind of, sort of, was to acknowledge the people that step up. And for me, especially, I was going to shout out to the Waldrons for stepping up and taking on an additional science class in the wake of losing a science teacher for the 8th grade class. So they've adjusted their schedules and I know they're not the only ones that, you know, our social studies teachers have adjusted their schedules to take on additional burdens to fill the void of having a full-time teacher. And I just really appreciate, you know, our everybody stepping up to take on more, to lift the burden for hopefully what is a temporary time.
Thank you. Mrs. Farley.
Well, going along the lines of give shout out to our ProStart students. Man, over the holidays and for our work session, those kids just really knocked it out of the park with our food and our snacks. And, you know, I think that if that's a career choice that they would like to make, they really are building a foundation for that. And they seem to really enjoy it. And I feel like Sam's going to run his own business one day. We don't even know what it is, but boy, is he going to do it. I just love to see those kids enjoying that, and they do a really good job.
Yes, they do.
Mr. McBride.
Well, I'll go above and beyond what they have to do. And I mean, it's you people here at the office, y'all do it. You have people at all the schools, training custodians. There's just a lot of people that go out of their way to make sure that everything works. And it takes everybody working as a team. And I think now we're starting to see more of that teamwork. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that's jumping in and helping out.
Thank you. I'm going to go just a little different route. We've had a lot of our students who have left us after they graduate, who have joined the military through the Army National Guard. Many of them have went into the Army National Guard. Some have went full time. And just recently, we had one of our students who had graduated that came back and worked for us as an aide. And I saw where Miss Lacey Reed is going to be leaving for her AIT training, I believe it is. So she's leaving us temporarily to do that training for her military portion of her career. But we are thankful that as a former student, she was willing to come back and work for us and is planning on returning after her AIT training. It's good to see our students who come back, and we know that they want to be here. They want to see our students be successful. So with that, I'm thankful for our students who have taken that step, joined the ranks of the military, and I'm thankful for the students who are willing to come back and give back to our school system as well. And I encourage any student who probably isn't listening to this meeting tonight, but if the word gets back to them, I encourage any student to volunteer time, whether it be with a sporting event, a sporting program or anything. If you can give back to your community and especially our school system, it would be greatly appreciated. With that, discussion of next agenda, item 14. We'll talk about some scheduling some mini work sessions, I guess we could call them. Maybe if we do the quarterly work session as we discussed, that might be more productive for brainstorming than having a one annual all-day work session. So we'll put work session discussion on here. And we talked about asking, as Ms. Farley brought up, ProStart, we did talk about asking them to come in and I wanted to recognize ProStart for the food that they prepared for us. And I just wanted the students to talk about the different dishes that they made and showcase that program a little bit. With the weather, of course, today, that couldn't be obviously at this meeting, but in a future meeting when the weather's a little better, I would like to ask them. And we have currently the long-term sub, but she was involved with them fixing those two meals. So if she could join them as well to help the kids talk about the different dishes that they planned, the snacks that they provided were, and the subs were out. They were phenomenal. And so I found out the drink is called the Bobcat. Is what it's called, and it was I think it was a raspberry with in the bottom was some raspberry, and I don't remember what other flavors, but they also can put a little caffeine in it if you need a pick me up. So, but I've seen a lot of good things come out of that program, and I hope that it continues. Any other discussion for the next agenda? Any items to put on
We
there?
were hoping to move the Jumping Branches LSIC
Yes.
to that meeting, even though it's at the high school.
And I'm guessing the building tour got rescheduled given the weather
For the insurance,
for the
Yeah,
insurance.
we-
We need to get that.
we haven't picked that date yet, but
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As always, if you have any agenda items, you can reach out to Dr. Otter or myself, and we'll add those to the next agenda, which will be February 10th. And that'll be at Summers County Comprehensive High School at 6 p.m. Mr. McBride, item 15.
I make a motion, we adjourn. The time is 6:25.
I'll second. Motion by Mr. McBride, seconded by myself. We adjourn this meeting. The time is 6:25. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstaining. Let the minutes reflect by a 4-0 vote that this meeting's now adjourned.